Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today, we're not really doing anything in particular. We're just going to be driving for a bit, but we are using a wheel, and there is a wheel camera. Now, this is one of those games where a wheel camera isn't the best thing, because you're doing a lot more than just driving. You're flying helicopters, flying planes, grabbing cars by their nodes, connecting cars by their nodes, and then you're also, spinning the camera around to try to look at a crash. All things that are really difficult to do with just the wheel, but in a game like Project Cars or Forza, 99% of what you're doing can be done with a wheel. So on those games, it makes a lot more sense. Now, I am going to be doing some more videos for Project Cars, and it seemed like the majority of you guys wanted to see a wheel camera, so I plan to do that, but I figured let's iron out any issues it might have in a game I'm more familiar with, so I don't have to worry about the game itself. So I pulled out old trusty BeamNG.drive, and we're just going to do some driving with the wheel in this game for a bit as the test video. And if you guys have any feedback on the setup I'm using right here, do leave a comment on the video so I can improve it for later videos, because I'm not really sure what I'm doing, to be 100% honest with you. I'm just doing the best I can. Let's see what it feels like when we crash the car. Right into the trees. It shakes a little bit, but not that much. So we'll do a bit more driving with the pickup truck, then we'll grab something a little bit faster. There is one fun route to do from here that's a little bit difficult, but if you pull it off, it is cool to watch. So you go to the left, and we're just going to drive for a bit, so all I got to do is keep this thing on the road. How hard can that be? Actually pretty hard, because I'm not that good with a wheel. Normally I use a controller, so I'm just used to that. When I use a wheel, it takes me a while to actually get used to doing it. As you see right here, it's like, this is an easy corner, YBR. Why are you all over the place? I'm not used to doing racing games with a wheel. Also, I think the outside camera kind of throws me off when I'm using a wheel for some reason. Like, if I use the inside camera with the wheel, I do a lot better than if I use the outside camera with the wheel. And then if I'm using a controller, my best camera is the hood camera. I can't explain all this. It's just the way things are. Alright, so here's something dumb. You turn the engine off. You coast, 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 and then engine back on once you're out the water, and just like that, you went over the river. That is one of my favorite things to try to do, because it's so complex, because you can't really go through it with the engine on unless you have a ton of speed. And with this pickup truck, I didn't trust it to have enough speed, so the only way to actually fully get through there without driving the vehicle, I felt like, was turning the engine off. May have not been necessary, but boy, is it fun to do it like that, because it's like, okay, I gotta take my hand off the wheel, grab the mouse, click the button, all kinds of nonsense, so I can get the mouse off the screen. And we have a little bit of damage to the, well, actually, I was gonna say just the rear, but we also have a door opening up in the front right there. I so wish doors could just latch back in if you kind of swung it hard enough, but it's always gonna stay unlatched, unfortunately. I mean, I guess technically I could use the node grabber and forcefully latch it, but I have no idea what that would actually do. I mean, then it would never come off. That's the one side effect of that. Anyways, let's go ahead and do another crash, and then we'll try driving a faster vehicle. I see a nice little opening right here. I'll just try to slide on through there. Oh, that is some air. I did not expect it to be so airful. Airful's a word, right? Airful. Anyways, we'll reset it, and we'll get something a little bit faster. So how about we go with an ETKK series, and we'll get the KC6D. And the D means it's diesel powered, although it sounds exactly like every other 6-cylinder engine in the game, kind of funnily. And we're going to put it to Sport ECS and manual transmission mode for maximum fun, and also maximum likelihood of me making a mistake and crashing. What a great trade-off that is, huh? And you know what? Let's go off-roading too. Yeah, the truck would have been better for this, but where's the fun in that? To me, it's more fun taking the wrong car to the wrong location than the right car to the right location. So we gotta be pretty careful through here though, because these bumps and the wheel, all this is just asking for some trouble here with me. And I'm actually doing okay for the speeds I'm doing. Like, this is a very safe speed to be going. Nothing more than this, because then it's just getting too risky, I say. Like, yeah, it's a perfect speed. This is faster than I would do it in real life, though, that's for sure. I'd be going so slow on a dirt road like this. I don't want to damage my suspension. You know, I'd be crying about that all over the place. Alright. We are through the dirt. Now we can floor it. Floor it. Up to 60. There's another dirt road. No, not again. We already did dirt road. Oh wait, no. I was gonna try to take that corner, but it was way too late by the time I tried to. Not worth it. Instead, we'll keep going forward, and then we'll take a, do we want to go straight, or do we want to go right? Alright, just because we have the wheel, let's do this the dumbest way possible. Yep, worth it. Don't even need to downshift, because I was going fast enough. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and find something to crash into then. So let's just keep on accelerating to max speed before impact. We're actually going to get up to 100 miles per hour. That's good. And no slowing down. Just going to keep going. And bye-bye, car. Bye-bye. Can't really see too much of it. See, this is why you don't want to use just the wheel. That way you can actually see things. Oh, wait. Can I still drive? Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to drive, but hold on. Get to reverse real quickly. Okay. Nope, that is actually dead. Anyways, as I was saying, let's go and take a quick peek at the damage. Looks pretty bad, but I've definitely seen worse than that. So now let's get something that'd be really dumb. We're going to get the T-Series, and we got to get the big old fat edition, and then we're going to put it into manual mode. I just want to go shift, 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 shift. So manual mode, or realistic gearbox behavior, and go! That's reverse! That's reverse! That was dumb, me. And then, this is upshift, right? Nope, that's downshift. I can't even figure out. It shows you how much I use the wheel, doesn't it? And I already got some valve train damage. This is going great. You know, I kind of wish the paddles stayed in place as you rotated the wheel, instead of being stuck on the wheel itself. Because when you hit the paddles, like, you always think, okay, upshift is on the right side, but what if you're in the middle of a corner like this? Well, then upshift is on the left side. And you're like, wait a minute, wait, where is my hand? How much am I steering this thing? This thing has too much steering angle. I'm lost. But we got it now. We're actually shifting a lot less than I expected to. Like, this is only 7th gear. Huh. I'm okay with that. Whoa, getting too close to the dirt. Even when the car is slow, I'm still getting too close to the dirt. Come on, WhyBeAre. You could do better than that. See, this is just long haul trucking, though. You don't even hold the steering wheel. You just let it sit there and, you know, take up both lanes around. That's okay. You get both lanes. You earned those lanes by having such a big vehicle. We're going to go ahead and do some off-roading here. Stupid off-roading with the T-Series. Let's go. It's not a lot of off-roading. It's just a little bit. Oh, will it fit through there? It'll fit, right? It has to fit. Oh, this is a tight fit. Oh, I'm scraping the roof and stuff because I can't really see. But we fit barely, and we are through. All right, floor it to get out of here. Get up that hill, T-Series. Get up that hill. I like this. This is so dumb. Like, the T-Series just keeps on going through the dirt. There's the end of the dirt. I almost wish I had more. Totally not what it was made for, but it did a fine job. It almost makes me feel bad that I'm about to wreck this thing. Almost. So here we go. We're going to hit just the rear. Beautiful. And that really did absolutely nothing to the truck, so we need to do some serious damage. We're going to ram right into this right on the corner. Yes, that's how you damage a T-Series. And we'll go ahead and take a quick look at that, and then reset it. And replace it with something faster. So let's go SBR 4 fast. Maybe not hill climb, but how about all-wheel drive twin turbo stage 2 fast? That should be fast enough, I think. And now I'm going to show you the exiting the car show special. So you put your car into manual mode. You put ESC, all the stability control safety things off, and then you go ahead and just start to drive for a little bit. And then, you know, as you get to the exit, you go ahead and put it to neutral and just rev the car up to be loud and obnoxious, like, look at me, look at my fancy car. And then when you get to the exit, you barely stop. You shift into first gear, then you go power, too much power, and you slide into the crowd, running them all over. That is the exiting the car show special if you own a Mustang. Let's see if this thing still drives okay after that. I gotta figure out how crooked it's driving. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that is terribly, terribly wrong. I just realized that's a left rear wheel. Yeah, that's not good. So I'll reset it, and then we'll put some stability control back on, and then we're off. I'll keep manual mode on, though, because manual mode is so fun to do, even though I don't have actually, I do have a shifter for this wheel. I just haven't actually tried it yet. Someday I gotta try it. It's actually, the unfortunate thing is I gotta figure out a weird way to mount it on this desk because it wouldn't actually fit the way I was hoping it would. Anyways, try to drive. Okay, yeah. This thing is a little bit harder to control because it's so much faster, but I got it, Hey, look at that, we're going 100 miles per hour, no problem. Over 100 miles per hour, no problem. 120, 130, and then here we go. We're gonna do that same thing as before, but this time, whoop! Oh! No water at all. No water on the engine at all, except we're upside down. See, that's why you want to go slower, though, because you just crash into the trees like that. It's no good. Ooh, that's interesting. The wheel's all vibrating right there. Okay, it's okay. The car's what? How is it not drowning? How is it still going? I don't understand. It's like completely submerged. Weird. Okay, then. Let's just ignore that. Let's get something a little bit more reasonable. A Brocca Legrand custom. Who in the world customizes a Brocca Legrand? That is what I want to know. So again, make sure we're in manual mode. This thing's actually surprisingly fun to drive. Like, you would never think it could be as fun as it is. Because I've driven it, you know, a few times before. How does it drive with a wheel, though? That's a good question. I mean, it doesn't really drive any different than any other vehicle with the wheel. Problem is still right here behind the wheel. There's the problem. It's me! There we go. We went over the bridge. Oh, goodness. Airtime is way more scary when you're doing it like this for some reason. Like, I just freak out when I get airtime now. Before I'd be like, woohoo, airtime! Like, oh no, airtime! Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of off-roading here. Nothing extreme, though. We can make it extreme by going this fast. Let's not. That's too fast. Alright, off of the dirt, though, and we can keep on driving, no problem. Oh, got a little bit of airtime there. You heard the wheels squealing. I can't remember what this road really looks like, so I'm kind of taking it safe here. Paved road! Floor it! Well, still not that fast in a straight line, but it's surprisingly nimble. That's what's nice about it. It's surprisingly nimble. Whoa, that's an actually tight corner. So if we go this way, we're back to the gas station, right? Think so. Let's see if that's right or not. Yeah, that's right, because there's the, No, wait, that's not what I thought it was. Maybe it's wrong. I think I'm in a completely different spot, because this is not as straight as I thought the road was. Oh well, we could drive on this too, why not? Now, one thing I'm noticing, though, it seems like the game might be running a little laggier than normal. I want you guys to tell me if I'm just imagining that for some reason, or if it looks a little bit laggier too. Like, right there especially, you just can't saw a little bit of a just lag spot. I might have to tweak the recording settings a little bit, because I had to decide, like, for what I could think of, I kind of had to decide where it might be a little bit laggy, or the wheel be a little bit desynced. I decided, let's have the wheel desynced and see if it lags or not. And I think it's just lagging a little bit here and there. Like right now it looks perfectly fine. But every now and then you just get these spots where it lags a little bit. We're flying. See, I was getting all just complacent. And the next thing you know, I was in the air. Everything was going terribly. Alright, now. I want to know what it will feel like to drive a pigeon with a wheel. Because you're going to be going all over like, oh, no, don't tip on me. Stop it. Bad pigeon. Right? Let's find out. So here we go with the pigeon. Gonna have, well, kind of a sad takeoff. I thought we might be able to do something cool right there, but it was pretty miserable in the end. So let's fly it. Yup, that was... Try that again, huh? Okay, with the pigeon. This time we're taking off without trying to do any sort of flight. We're going to stay on the road. We're going to go to the left right here. And, you know, for maximum tipability, let's do some off-roading over here. I mean, if it's going to tip over, this is the spot! So there we go. We're good. We're good. I was actually able to recover it. I probably could have done that perfectly fine with a controller as well, but it was scarier with the wheel, and sliding a little bit like this is also scarier with the wheel. Best thing, everything is scarier with the wheel. That's what it is. Alright, so now I got control of this thing. We just can cruise on through here nice and easy. Although I'm going 50 miles per hour. That's a little bit faster than nice and easy, isn't it? So keep it slow on this corner. I don't want to tip. Right here, we'll go ahead and go to the right. And then go as fast as we can, floor it, and we're going to just crash this thing hard. Because I want to try something else when I want to do a different car when we do that. Like, there's a bridge, slide it into it. Nice. It even kind of shifted the bed off of the car. And just for fun, here's another way we could do the wheel cam. We're going to go and grab an Ibishu 200BX, and we'll keep it pretty simple. Just grab a Type L. And then once it's spawned up, we're going to go into the car. And then we can put the wheel cam like this, which looks completely stupid. But it's just one of those things where, like, if you actually green screened it out, it might work pretty well, but I don't have a green screen. But it's just like in the interior, that's a perfect place for a wheel, if only it just didn't look so obnoxious and out of place, because I think it's just a little too large because the wheel itself is pretty big on screen. But I just wanted to kind of put that out there because it was like one of those dumb ideas. Like, what if you did this? Oh, that's why that's a dumb idea. It looks obnoxious. Anyways, that'll do it for this video. Till next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya!